Okay, folks, no intro today. Let's get straight into this.
But alrighty then, let's talk about what Gearbox is doing and the banning that's taking place over on the Steam forums for Borderlands 4. Now, I got an email with a bunch of screenshots that really tell the story. We're going to go through them all. Once again, the context here is that this person here that we're going to be looking at, all of his screenshots, this is a German gamer who was asking about a change in the German language in Tiny Tina's Wonderland, where they changed a word that was meant to include all people, but which woke folks dislike because it sounds too masculine to them. So, these game studios changed it to something that is similar to switching mankind to peoplekind. In English, we dislike that a lot because it sounds sterile and soulless to our ears, and that is roughly what we're talking about with this change that happened in Germany. So, anyhow, here is the first screenshot that we're going to look at. It started off with this gamer getting a warning for what the community managers called spamming. You can see the actual post here was very polite and direct. The original comment said, "In Tiny Tina's Wonderland, the whole language was gendered. That was horrible. So, the question is, will it be here too?" Meaning Borderlands 4, of course. And if yes, do we get the option for just having normal language without gender speech? And let me just say this, if you're ever communicating with someone that you disagree with, particularly a corporation like this, always be polite, as this person was. Don't swear. If you curse at them and call them names, you will get ignored automatically, but if you're polite like this and you get banned, then they look like a massive idiot. But then, if we look at the reason for the warning...
Your post has been identified as spam because it contains content off topic. Wait. Off topic? What do you mean? When posting the community... Okay, I swear to God. The community managers for Borderlands, they're stupid.
The original post, it says, "Your post has been identified as spam because it contains content that is off topic or redundant." Now, I personally fail to see how talking about the content of a game is off topic. But anyhow, then this person got a notification for being banned for a day because he followed up this question saying, "That was a serious question about the gender speech, and I ask again, will it be in, and if yes, is it deactivatable? But it looks like you are woke developers, you do not want to answer the question, so instead you say it's spam. When it isn't, then no problem, I will put your game on the ignore list." Now, this is a little less courteous, but I think it's still okay. And then the community manager gave the ban reason underneath the comment, saying that they were spamming the forums with repeated posts. And as you can see here, this gamer reached out to 2K Games customer support multiple times to see if they would be able to reverse the decision to mark his question as spam, and over at 2K, they said they couldn't do anything about it. Eventually, after the 24-hour ban was up, this gamer got another warning for saying, "So, how is it in the German version with the gender speech? Is it in or not? If yes, is it deactivatable? What is your problem with the question, Gearbox? Why can't you answer a hypothetical customer question?" And then, as you see, they upgraded this warning to a ban. At the very bottom of this page here, you can see that this is a permanent ban. And for the reason given, it says, "Please do not spam the Steam forums with questions that would lead to comments and discussions."
I think whoever runs the community manager must have their feelings hurt. Oh, Jesus. First, Randy Pitchford has just opened his mouth that if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen, which everyone clowned on him. And now this one, which is why Borderlands 4 is 380% cooked.
Do not follow Steam community guidelines, and I call BS on that because we have seen similar discussions on Steam forums for other games many times. One small example is just over on Palworld recently. We talked about the gender language question as they discussed the body type versus man and woman controversy over on there. And yes, some people did get banned, but it was not for the reason given here. The ban reason had nothing to do with the Steam community guidelines. That shit never came up. This being given by the Borderlands 4 community managers, this is just a flimsy excuse from people who are running damage control on a game that is already embroiled in controversy because the people who work there don't know how to keep their damn mouths shut. Here's the deal, Gearbox. If you used normal language in your games, if you didn't wade out into the culture wars by posting rainbows in support of Pride Month, if your CEO wouldn't tell us that we aren't real fans if we aren't willing to pay $80 for your game, and if you wouldn't turn your games into freaking spyware with your new terms and conditions, then maybe you wouldn't be in the crosshairs like this. Maybe gamers wouldn't ask the tough questions, and you wouldn't feel compelled to either answer them or ban people. It is very telling that they are simply banning this guy though, and I don't care for it one damn bit.
Let me clarify one thing. Yes, you can justify $80, okay? However, it has to be playable, aka no server issue, no bugs, no glitches, no performance issues, at least playable, and not broken on launch. But if it's broken, why bother the $80? It's not justified. You know what, I think when Randy Pitchford opened his mouth, things gonna go down pretty fast. I'll be honest, I've never exactly buy a Borderlands game in my life. I never did. I mean, the only Gearbox game that I ever played is Brothers in Arms, which that's the PS2 era, and I had to ask, why did Gearbox abandon it? I mean, that was a good game, but they choose to abandon it, and now, like I said before, Borderlands, I've never played it, and probably never will. So I have to ask all of you one question. The first one, what is your favorite Borderlands in the trilogy? And second question, what was your experience? Say it in the comments. Were your experience good, mid, or bad? I don't know when Gearbox changed. Maybe it was 2020. Gearbox changed from there. I don't know. I could be wrong on that one. Seriously, Gearbox, that user were only asking you a question. Literally just a yes or no answer. That's it. But then again, this is woke. This is the woke leftist or the woke mind virus, and they wouldn't answer anything. I'd be shocked that whoever the community manager is really doesn't like the question. Just triggered and then banned them. Just like that.
Well done, Griffin. Now we got this airfield secured, we can get a foothold on this island and start pushing the Japanese back. We're through retreating, lad. America's back in this war.
So leave a like and subscribe if you want woke or anti-woke detected, or you just want to see me play games, or perhaps you like trending topics. You can visit my second, third, and fourth channel up here or link in the description.